welcome back here again with another video for the crib. Hey, if you guys new channel, leave a like, comment on low, let me you guys think, etc, 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 etc. It is a Tuesday. Cuts has been, cuts, waves, players has been waived from the team. You have to have 54 players on your active roster before you enter the season. So we gotta trim the fat, man. We gotta trim the fat. It's players that have to be, cut from the team. Something that is basically it's the hardest about the preseason in any part of any team. It's hard. You got to cut players. You got to cut players. You got to waive them. Sometimes you let go of players that that's great, but you have to do what you got to do. For instance, Daryl Gore. Daryl Gore, in my personal opinion, Daryl Gore was actually great. So he was very great. But before I get into that, I want to make sure that you guys leave a like and drop a comment down below. Comment down below and turn on the post notifications. I want you guys' feedback, man. I want you guys who watch my video to interact with my channel. So I want you guys' feedback. I want to hear you guys. I want to hear you guys' feed. So that is very important to me. So yeah, man. For people who've been here, man, I appreciate you guys for sticking it out with me. The season is back. I'm back. Our last preseason game, I did not do a prediction or anything like that because it's preseason. The real thing is here. So the real thing is here, so you can get the real me. No, it's fine. But I'm always be here. But anyway, like I was saying, last game, Daryl Gore, he played great. Marcus Cam played great. It was a lot of great things happening. Shane played great. The backup quarterback, who's a third string, but he got waived also as well. So here is the list of the players that got waived. It is a bunch of people that have got waived. It's a lot of players. Corneal Powell was my guy. I wanted Corneal Powell to come here and show out. I honestly thought Corneal Powell was going to make a big statement and make the active roster, but that did not happen. I honestly feel like Corneal Powell really did not get too much of playing time during the preseason, and my honest opinion, got a couple snaps, and who knows? Corneal Powell maybe on the practice squad. A lot of these players that you see on that list can be, they can be on the practice squad. So who knows? Only Brett knows. Brett Veach, only he knows. And Andy, they know what's going on over there. So right now, it may looks terrifying for us, but majority of them players that you see that have been waived will most likely be on the practice squad. Some won't be on the practice squad. Some will have to find elsewhere. Some will have to leave and go find another team to be on. D-Train got waived. He was the first. I think it was like one of the first players to get waived. It was D-Train and Daryl Gore on that list. D-Train, he's been with this team for a while now. D-Train he had high expectations. I feel like D-Train really just couldn't get in the groove of it. D-Train's a great player. Don't get me wrong, he's a small running back, definitely solid, definitely a downhill runner. But I feel like he didn't live up to expectations, and then things didn't turn out the way it did. Clyde came in the picture, and Clyde basically took over when Dame left. Dame left out for that season last year. We left and because of the COVID reasons, and everyone thought that it was gonna be D-Train season, and D-Train I got cut out the picture again because Clyde came in the picture. As a rookie, he came in and he did what he did. So yeah, so it's been very hard for D-Train to actually make a spot. And it's just sad to see D-Train go, especially he's been on the team for a while. He's going to special teams and all that stuff. But who knows, though? Like I said, D-Train may end up on the practice squad. Some players you may see the main on the practice squad, But my main guy is Daryl Gore. Marcus Kemp, too, as well. Marcus Kemp has been a guy who's been constantly on the roster. He's been fighting. Marcus, he's been fighting and fighting. This whole entire time, and and it's sad to see Marcus Kemp get waived. He had a pretty decent preseason as well. But Jordy, Jordy was one of them guys too. Jordy Fortson, he was one of them guys too, who's been fighting and fighting. He's been on the practice squad. Now that he officially made the active roster, it's great news. Fountain, Darius Fountain, he had a crazy preseason. Crazy preseason. He was one of our top receivers in the preseason as well, man. He was doing his thing, man. So salute to them guys, man, because them guys right there, they fought for that spot, and they got that spot. Big salute. But the guy that really, in my personal opinion, it was Fountain and it was Daryl Gore. Daryl Gore, and he definitely deserved a spot. We still got Daryl Williams and we have Clyde and we have McKinney. So yeah, Daryl Williams on our team. He's an absolute beast. You guys already know. There's another Daryl Williams too. They got waived. He's a center though. I got the names mixed up. I've been getting the names mixed up a little bit. I'm like Daryl Williams. When I seen Daryl Williams get waived, I was like, Daryl Williams got waived? What? He didn't even play in the preseason, but nah, he did get waived. But anyway, Daryl Williams, he's downhill run. You guys know about Daryl Williams. I don't have to explain anything to you. But yeah, man. Seeing Gore get waived, I'm like, man, it's crazy because honestly, we don't know if we don't know if we're even going to get a chance to even. We can't hold. We ain't gonna be able to hold on to Derek Gore. Who knows? Derek Gore can probably, get picked up by another team. The way he played in the preseason was just so spectacular. Anything can pick him up. So I don't know what the status on Derek Gore is. Derek Gore, we don't know if we may see him again. And that's why I said that we should have just had him here, because the season is very long, man. They extended the games, so we have 17 games. That is long. Injuries is going to happen. I don't wish injuries on nobody. I wish I can say, oh, nobody's gonna get injured. But let's be real here. It can happen. Anything can happen. So that's why you always have a backup plan. Clyde can go down. Anybody can go down. Patty can go down. It can happen. That's why you always have a great backup. And Derek Gore, I feel like Derek Gore, he is a great player. And I feel like, if we have to depend on the run game, sometimes I feel like Gore was going to be one of them cats. It's the case, Clyde. Let's say Clyde, he misses games and stuff like that. He's going to rely on McKinney. He's good, but we need a downhill runner, to run the ball down people's throats. Gore's one of them players. Gore, he will have defenders out there looking clueless. Derek Gore he's versatile. He can do it all, man. Clyde can too, but I like Gore too. Gore, he's one of them. Gore, he reminds me of Gore, Frank Gore. But anyway, yeah, Gore was one of them guys, man. I wish that we would have kept, but it is what it is. Like I said, never know. Maybe on practice squad. Marcus Camp was one of them guys, and a couple of defensive players too as well. Amore Cobb, great. He played great. He got waived. I like the Clemens. He got. I just like his mentality. There was one play he gave up a play or whatever. He came back. He was all over. He was all over the place. Nobody was making any catches. He was swatting the ball. He was doing his thing. It's a lot of guys. Tim Ward's another guy who got waived that I liked. Like I said, I can go on and on, but like I said, some of these guys can end up on the practice squad. Jeter, he's the best friend of Patrick Mahomes. We all know about Jeter. Jeter's gonna be on practice squad. We all know that. Jeter's been waiting, but this ain't nothing new. So like I said, some of these players, it ain't nothing new. Like Marcus Camp and Jeter, they've been around. So like I said, I look forward to seeing these guys later on in the season. Like I said, some guys that we might not see back. Who knows, man. Like I said, I just hope that I honestly hope that we stay in touch with Gore. I like Gore and D-Train. I like D-Train too. And Camp and the rest of them guys. I like Corneal Powell. I honestly think Corneal Powell isn't going anywhere. Honestly. But yeah, and Shane too. Shane played. He balled out. Shane's definitely going to be in the practice squad. I got a great feeling about that. He's going to be in the practice squad. We can definitely give me Shane. I like Chad Henne, but come on, man. We gotta have another quarterback. We just got two active quarterbacks right now. So. Like I said, it is what it is right now. Tell me what you guys think, man. What player that you wanted the most to stay on the active roster that you feel like that should have been on the active roster? You let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who should have stayed on the active roster. You let me know. But anyway, man, it's your boy Walter. Took me out to peace. But my guy, who I feel like that should have stayed on the active roster is Derek Gore. You guys can express your comments down below. So anyway, it's your boy Walter. I'm out here. People, back up. Come on, let's go. And I will be doing my prediction. I will be keeping an update with you guys too as well. The season is back, and our first real game is coming here. I think next week. Yeah, next week it will be a real game predictions. I'll be giving you guys all the details. Hey, I'm back. Let's go.